तुमको ये दिख रहा है अभी, आपको जो दिखाना है वो खोल लो। जो भी दिखाना है ओपन इट। ओके, देन स्टॉप स्क्रीन शेयर। Okay. 1 second. Listen. You want to go? You can go and then come here, or what? You actually carry on. Why to bounce him unnecessarily? Okay, then come to office. We'll go on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, okay, bye. उसको 9 watching now.
Hello. Hello, people. Hi, everyone. Your voice audible?
11 watching now.
Yeah, let all people join. Other people are watching it. Hello, all. Is the voice clear? Hi, Amit. Hi, Hassan. So we'll start this in 2 minutes. Actually, we're waiting for people to join. So whatever queries you have, you can directly comment over there. We'll be answering all your queries. Thanks, Hassan. Thanks, Hassan. Hello, all. Hi, folks. Uh, let's start this session actually. Yeah. So we have people here online. Fine. So this session is currently on select and create scalable niches and designs. So how do you select scalable niches? That is the main question and most of the people have and most of the campus need every day. Hi, Chanchal. Yes, we'll start. Fine. The session will be divided in two parts, and then firstly we'll walk through how to select scalable designs. Then our designer will help you out. Maninder will help you out how to walk through and he'll give you some Facebook, some tools on Photoshop, and how to create those designs. Yes. Fine. Okay. Currently, what the biggest questions we face from companies is what is the best niche to target, what is the most profitable niche, and which niche should I start with, how to scale those niche, and what's the trending design on my game store or trending on other platforms, whatever it is. So there's all a lot of questions we hear from companies. When people start campaigning on my game store. So the best answer for all this is start from yourself. So first think what you like or what you are. Example, if you're an engineer, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a profession, any kind of profession, whatever you take. So you need to start right from there, and whatever you feel, I mean, that's the best thing to start with. So one thing, example, if you're an engineer, so your field of study might be civil engineer. So you can start from there. That's the best thing to start with as an initiative. Take it part. So start with yourself. Look for hobbies, what you like. Look for your hobbies. Look for your back interest. Look for your profession in which kind you're working on, and what things you love, and what are things you're more passionate about. And if you are more interested in photography, you can go for that photography. So these are basically to start with. I'm not judging. I'm not telling you that you start with these things. But if you want to start, you're not able to understand where to start and what to start. So you can go through this, the primarily what you feel you can go with. Yeah. And now again, most of the people ask, what's the trending designs, what is scalable design, and what is specific design, what is generic design. So example, I want to just give you a few thoughts about what is general, what is specific. So general design is what, with a lot of audience, will not be able to target a specific set of people. Example, the biker. If you take any biker related design, uh, but not being specific to any bike company. So that is called generic design. So targeting for these kind of designs is very difficult. Facebook doesn't give you much options. Facebook has so many options, but in order to find the right audience might be difficult there. Again, now coming to specific design. So on the bikers, if you take a set of design, for example, KTM design, targeting people who use KTM or are more passionate about KTM, and or example, Honda CBR, RN5 and all. So that's those people are specific set of people. So you can target them easily on Facebook. You might get more revenue, more ROI from those kind of campaigns when you compare to generic. So what I tell you is would be more specific rather than being generic by choosing campaigns. Now coming to specific things. Again, there are few things which are only specific and just scalable. So example, if you take a bike and niche or what I was talking about, there will be few campaigns that are too specific, or which will be campaigns which can be scalable. So what is a scalable campaign or what is a specific campaign? The specific under specific campaign, something which is specific to a particular segment, category, niche, and which can't be used to other segments, category or niche. That's a specific design. Here you will not be able to other segments. So the same design you can use it only for fitness, or you can use it only for bikers or whatever niche you find with. Okay. Now coming to scalable designs. Now, scalable designs are those which you can simply modify the text on the image or in design, and you can use it for other categories or segments or niche. So this way you need not work each and every time on the same design or other designs. So what you can do is you can take a particular code, then keep on changing the text in it, then you'll be able to target different segments. This is how we call it scalable design. So this, if you do scalable design, then it definitely helps you in saving your time, energy, money, and everything. So always, it's better to choose scalable designs when you are very what we call confused state to what to start with. That's why we always prefer, we always ask for the campaigns to go with scalable designs. And if you go with one design, then you can replicate to other 10 designs, other 10 segments, so that your campaigns will become into 10 and your revenue might be into 10. So starting with a single design, you're replicating to other 10 segments, categories and all, and then you're also increasing your revenue out of it. Yes, this is the concept. Now, example again, what is scalable? Example of scalable designs. What are scalable designs? So if you take one design on lawyer, example of lawyer profession. So you can use the same code for doctor. So examples, there is some code called keep calm and let lawyer handle it. So you can start with this design. At the same time, you can go with keep calm and let doctor handle it. Now you can also go with keep calm and let a chartered accountant handle it. So all these are professions. Your code is simple. You need not brainstorm what should I do or how to choose a code and all everything. So that's it. So go with a single simple code and keep on changing the text on it, and then do the basic Facebook targeting. That's enough. So this is how you start a scalable campaigns, scalable designs. So we have framework a few things. I'll show you. And I'll keep the screen.
Okay.
1 second, guys.
एक विंडो काउंटर बड़ी विंडो और कोई विंडो खुला नहीं है अभी चैट और हाँ हाँ ऊपर है शेयर है इसको बंद कर दो क्या शेयर करना है वो दिखा दो
Yeah. Good. So I told right what is specific and scalable. So on the left hand side we have a design, 4 wheel smoothie body and 2 wheel smoothie sole. It's a generic to bikers. I mean that's a specific set of we're targeting only bikers here. Here we can't modify any design and then we can do a scalability here. We can't find a scalability here. Now on the right hand side we have other design, a scalable design. This is what an awesome civil engineer looks like. So what we did, we just used in quote. This is what an awesome dash looks like. Here we put in the dash civil engineer, and we also used the civil engineer having a hat over there. So this is how we put it. Now we can extrapolate. We can replicate this civil engineer and remove the civil engineer and put mechanical over there. We can put chemical engineer over there. So this is how we call scalable design. And you will definitely be shocked. This scalable word comes from because we are able to sell a lot of teas from you with these designs. So being specific and being more generic sometimes need not fetch you good sales, but being scalable, choosing a specific set design and then replicating to other niche, other segments, categories might fetch you more revenue out of it. Okay. So this is the first thing I want to share. I mean, what we did, we first started with civil engineer. This is what an awesome civil engineer looks like. Then we made for electronics engineer. We put a circuit over there, transistor over there. On the left hand side, if you see, this is what an awesome automobile engineer looks like. You put a gear over there. So this is how the slight modifications you can be able to create a new design out of the original design. This is what I was talking about. Now coming to professions part, we first started with keep calm and let the lawyer handle it, and then we have replicated it to other professions as what I was discussing. Keep calm and let the doctor handle it. Keep calm and let the pharmacist handle it. Keep calm and orthopedic surgeon handle it. So this is how we extrapolated to other niche categories. The code was very simple. Keep calm and let the profession handle it. So this will be more. When any buyer sees it on your Facebook Ads Manager, so you might Facebook newsfeed. So you might be very interested in the product because it's being too specific there. So this is how you segment it to specific wise and then choose a design which is scalable. Now coming to the next one. This is more interesting part. Most of people might be interested on sports and passionate about bikes and everything. So I already differentiated one thing before earlier. I mean, if we take any biker, let it more generic and biker more specific. In the middle, we have it's a KTM thing you will understand. It's also a simple code. It's a KTM thing you won't understand. What we did here is just put the KTM design element over there, and then we try to showcase our product. And you won't believe this sold around 700 products. And on the left hand side, we have it's a CR7 thing you would understand. Most of the people, current football, what you take up. So Ronaldo and Messi are most famous people. They have a lot of audience. They have a lot of passionate audience over there who are waiting for it. And we also just took a simple code over there. It's a CR7 thing, Ronaldo thing. You would understand. Or it's a Messi thing. You would understand. So this is how we created using a simple code, the scalable designs. Our idea was simple. We started with one code, which is a KTM thing, then we replicated this code all the passionate segments, like what I told football. Then we also tried with other segments like cricket, it's a Virat Kohli thing, you understand. So we did a lot of experiments at that time. Now we're not doing because of copyright issues. But this is one thing where you can leverage on. It always gives us more revenue out of it, more profits out of it. Now the four design, this everyone might know who are campaigning on my episode. And legends are born in April, or so and so month. So this was generic. It was first taken to 1 month. What we tried was legends are born in January, and then we started to replicate to other months. Legends are born in so and so month. Legends are born in so and so month. February, March, April, and so. So we have time frame, all those things, and then after legends again we started with other code. Kings are born in April. Kings are born in June, Kings are born in May, example. So again, we have shown you all these products. If you can't believe this, is also a scalable design. This was simply what legends are born in June. We are just making people believe that they are legends. And then people are definitely, or it's more specific to them, they'll definitely buy it. So all these are scalable designs when it comes to this. Even it's a birthday campaign, it's a passionate audience, or it may be related to field of study, or it may be related to what we call professions. So it's related to them, it be more specific, and then more, keeping it one simple code and then replicating to other segments niche. Then this is how we create a scalable designs. Now I will have to showcase a few examples. I mean, how many products are sold for these products. One second. This is what I'm talking about, 7-inch campaign. So you can check how many products are sold. This is what an awesome 7-inch looks like. Products sold were 600 products. So yeah, it's definitely a big niche where you can capture on, you can leverage on. Okay. Now going to other thing. I was talking about Ronaldo thing also. It's a CR7 thing you would understand. It's sold around 833 products. So it was simple code. That thing we read about it. If you use a code, it's a passionate audience. Then we started scaling the products. Now we can check things about in April. It's also more specific against scalable. So it's still live 1, 2, 3, 4 products sold. And it's running. So now again, it's a KTM thing. You understand? You won't believe. It's sold around 717 products. This is what I was talking about. What is scalable? Yes. And coming to profession, Cape Calm and already sold around 84 products. As we have replicated to other professions. Overall, we had a very good ROI here also. I mean, being more specific to our professions, we get less agents out of there and more prepaid orders because all the lawyers or doctors, profession that people they have money with them, they'll definitely go for prepaid rather than going for COD. So in that case, the ROI factor also comes in the picture and will be profitable. Okay, this is also one example. It's a one apple, so it's still running and it's pretty soon. So we take one code and then try to replicate to other things, or just modify the original code to some other code. Yes. Yeah. So I hope you understand what your scalable design looks like. I mean, I walk through examples of what are scalable designs, each one part. When it goes to field of study or engineering branches or professions, or be it birthday campaigns, or be it some passionate audience. Again, you can also go through use the same code other passionate professions like photographer. So these are all passionate people. I know we have a good high potential audience on Instagram too. So you can always target these people in Facebook. Facebook targeting makes easier. So it saves a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money, etc. And that's what fetching you more ROI over there. So we think this. Right. Now I'll walk you through what's trending design, what we call trending design. Most of the people might be getting out what should we do. So after selecting scalable design, this is one mode of doing scalable design. The other part is trending design. So trending design can be anything. Example, if you take if two of its sports, yeah, now IPL started. So now IPL is trending. So most of the people, when you open your Facebook feed, you get a lot of shares. And someone rate is half century, someone is century, someone to 3 wicket all, someone to 5 wicket all. It's always more trending or more talking about things on Facebook or Instagram. So if you always, this is the part where you can leverage on. Now try to figure out what you can sell on IPL. Just keeping this thing in your mind. So IPL is a big broad thing. So don't go for logo thing. Copying logo part and trying this. We can go with captions. We can go with quotes. Example like I support Mumbai Indians, or I support Royal Challengers Bangalore, I support Sunrise Hyderabad. So go with this kind of quotes. Just scalable quote. Start with I support Sunrise Hyderabad, or you can take the same quote. I support Mumbai Indians. Don't use a logo over there, but try to replicate the same quotes. Try to figure out what quote can be working on. Not most of the people started campaigns on IPL on my store, but this is how we are giving you idea how to start on IPL. I would come out of that now. Take about tennis. Roger Federer recently won in January month recently won Australian Open on Jan 29th. So that was the most trending part. If you might have observed in your newsfeed, right, most of the people share those content. I mean, Roger Federer is 18th Grand Slam. That's a big news. That's a big news. So you should always be able to capture those kind of things. If you want to be active campaigning on My Team Store, you should be always follow the trending, what's going on Facebook, what's going on in My Team Store, what's going on other platforms. You should always be vigilant enough to understand what's trending around you. And also recently BJP won the elections. BJP won the UP election. It was the biggest roundabout. Almost on 1 week, the same things were running on Facebook or any other social media platform, Twitter, Instagram, and they should leverage on that. And 2 days back, PV Sindhu won against Ambani in Indian Open final. So this is also thing I could keep on following, the latest news and try to figure out. Now, D.R. Ambedkar birthday is coming on April 14th. So you can start campaigns on Ambedkar. So this is how you should take a monthly calendar. What's coming on. Anyways, our BD team will be helping you out with event calendars, monthly calendars, and all. But as a part of the campaign, you should also be vigilant of what's trending around you, what's trending around you, or what other people are doing on My Team Store or anything like that. And you should also make a habit once in a while to browse through all the active campaigns on My Team Store. When you look on what's trending in My Team Store, what's selling more currently on My Team Store, this gives a basic idea, which niche has more potential, or will the people in the niche will be able to purchase these, or if you have any doubt that you may think, example, take it professional photographer niche. You have a very good design photographer niche. So you might be getting an idea. Does this niche have a potential to sell, or people in this niche will buy t-shirts, or what we call, will they have enough money to spend around $600 to get a graphics t-shirt or hoodie or whatever it is. So you might be getting a lot of ideas. So once you browse the active campaigns on My Team Store, right? So then you'll be able to understand what other campaigners are doing. So some campaigners, best definitely some campaigners might keep their campaigns in private mode. So it's a very less case, very great case. But when you browse the campaigns on My Team Store, right, you'll be getting an idea now how which is more potential to sell, and this will reduce your time. You need not research more. You need not test the market, or need not do everything, because you already found one person selling those t-shirts, and you already found one person who's got around 50 t-shirts or 100 t-shirts. Then you can directly go to that niche and start the campaigns for it. I mean, not exactly the same campaign, but if you can modify the text or you can modify the design, whatever it is, starting your campaigns. So this is how we do. This is what we insist campaigners to do. And once in a while, once in a week, or once every 3 days, browse through all the active campaigns on My Team Store. You'll be getting a basic understanding of which campaigns are running, which campaigns are getting more sales, and which needs have more potential. What people can buy, what people cannot buy. So, example, you'll get all the basic things. Yes. So this is what make it a regular access to browse through active campaigns in My Team Store. Not only My Team Store, I also suggest you can browse through Teespring campaigns, what are Teespring homepage, what are trending there in Teespring. So if any campaign is not in My Team Store, you can get an idea of browsing through Teespring campaigns and then start a campaign on My Team Store. So be vigilant whenever you want to start these kind of things. And I'll come into scalability part I've already discussed. So try to start with different code. We are just give you examples, all these codes. If you have any inquiries, we'll definitely mail you, and how to start with those codes also, how to get ideas. I mean, if you can search in Google, you can find a lot of codes regarding all these things. Yes. Now we'll teach you, we'll walk you through how to create those trending designs or scalable designs, or any designs. Our designer Maninder will help you out in this. So I'm passing over the phone.
So, hello everyone. Hello everyone, Maninder this side. So, as Nikhil explained you already about scalable and trending designs. So, I'm here to show you how to create a design in Photoshop. So, I'll start with first trending design. So, okay. So first of all, I'll start with Roger Federer design. So for Roger Federer, we really like this quote: "Winning never gets old." So it perfectly fits him and his fans. Hardcore fans definitely like this quote. So I'll show you how to create a design related to Roger Federer by using this quote. Okay. So for Photoshop, we have to go to File and New File, and we'll select from document type international paper, and then size A4 size, but resolution should be 300 pixel per inch. Okay, so we'll create a new file like this. Now, as I said, we really like this code. Winning never gets old. We simply type this code with type tool. You have to just press T, or you can select from here. Okay, so we'll start with text tool. We'll just type this code: winning never gets old. Okay, and after complete typing, you can click on layer, or you can just press Control Enter. Okay, so now I'm selecting Move tool, and I'll increase the size of this text by character tools from here. Okay, so I'm increasing the size to 48, 36. We'll select. Okay. So this is the code, and we are going to design something by this code. Okay. So we have to do typography with this code. So we'll first align or break this code into 2-3 lines. Okay. So I'm giving one enter after winning, and one after get sold. Okay. Now, if I want to increase the size, I just press Control T, and with Shift Alt, you have to press Shift Alt, and in any corner, right bottom, right top, or left bottom. So you can increase the size from here, but make sure you will press Shift and Alt. Okay, just like this. Now, as you can see, the spacing here is less. Means empty space is here, and this is not properly aligned, justified aligned. So we'll make it proper align, or means left should be aligned with left, W should be aligned with N and G, and this G part should be aligned with R and D. So we'll create like this. We'll do something in text tools, different types, and then we'll create this thing. So we'll start with spacing it, or we can increase the size also. Okay. I'm just increase the size of nav from here. You can just go here, click, hold it, and slide to right to increase the size. Just like this. Now it's somehow aligned to left and right properly. Okay. So for accurate thing, you can just press Control R from your keyboard. Okay, I'll show you. Or you can go to View panel, and you can go this side. Enable rulers. Okay, or you can press Control R. This thing. So this scale or ruler will come. So you have to go to this side and just click here and drag. One line will come. Just align to one of the starting left. You can move it by Move tool. The shortcut to Move tool is V. Or you can just simply select from here. Now I am going to increase the size, zoom in, and will just accurately align this to left of this W. Okay, and one to just after the G, like this. Okay, now these two scale lines are here, so we have to align these three words properly with these three lines. Okay, so never I already did, and now I am gonna select gets over. You have to just go to, I'll show you again. You have to go to text tool here or press T. Just go on the text and double click. Okay. If you triple click, so it will select the whole line. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So for this thing, I have to decrease the size of this text and properly align to left and right. So from here again, I'm going here and click and hold it. And now for decrease, I'll slide it to left side like this. Okay. I'm zooming out again. Okay. Yeah. Now this alignment is proper, but the spacing between these things, okay, winning and never. This spacing is more, and it means it's waste, or you can say it's not looking good. So we have to decrease this spacing again. So again, I'm going to select the text tool and select this never by triple click here, triple click. Okay, and now I'll just decrease the spacing from here. Spacing between lines we can decrease from here. Okay, like this. Okay. Now I'm again clicking here. Now this spacing is okay, but this spacing should equal to approx equal to this spacing. So now I'm decreasing this spacing again. Okay, so I'm again enable that text tool, select this text. From here I can decrease this size and decrease the spacing. Sorry. Okay, this. Oh, now it looks good. But something is missing. Something is missing because it's not showing it's related to Roger Federer. So I'm gonna do something, means I'm gonna add some design elements here. So it will relate to Roger Federer design. Okay. So for now, we'll go to Google and search something design elements. Google and we'll search Roger Federer. RF you can say. We'll go to image. Yeah, something like this thing we'll add. You just right click, new tab. It has watermark. We'll try something. This one. Okay. So This is RF design element. We are going to use this for our design. So I'm just select this one, right click, copy image. You can directly copy and paste to your Photoshop. There's no need to save images into your drive and then drag and drop to Photoshop. You can simply copy image and just go into Photoshop again, and you can simply paste here by the Control V. The shortcut you know already, like this. Okay, so I'll show you because there's background on this design element, so I have to delete this background also. So I'll create one new file and then do it there and then drag and drop to again this file. I'm deleting this layer here. I'll just create a new file, okay, and paste that design element here with Control V shortcut. Just 1 minute, 1 minute. I think my Photoshop and I'll open it again. It happened, guys. Sometimes it happens, so don't worry. You have to recreate it. So if you want to sell more, you have to recreate. That's it. So okay. So sometimes that Photoshop recover your file also. So that file, I ignore this thing. Okay. So that file I created, that is recovered, but that design element will create it again. Okay, we just started, but this is warning to save your file. So now I'm going to save my file. Okay, file, save. So you go to, okay, I'm saving this file. Okay, so I call it. Giving your file names properly, it will help you to not to search again and again with different names. So I'm giving the Roger Federer T. Okay. So .psd is there. So I'm going to save it. Save. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we have to copy this design element again. We'll go to Photoshop. We'll create a new file. Okay. We'll paste that design element here. Okay. So we'll delete. So you know that Photoshop deals with the layer thing. So here one background layer is here. So first of all, I'm deleting this layer. So just select this layer and here's the delete icon. Just click on it. Okay. Now the only RF that design element is here. So there are a lot of ways to delete this white background and extract this design element. I'm going to show you 1-2 examples. First of all, you can go to select panel and there's something quick selection or magic wand. So we'll go to magic wand. Magic wand is activate. You have to just select the color which you want to delete. Click on it and it will select the whole white color. Okay. Now from your keyboard, just press delete like this. Now for deselecting this selection, there is a shortcut Control D, or you can go to select and just deselect here, Control D. So this icon is, I'm using Mac Pro. So this icon is Control for Windows. So don't confuse, guys. So we just select this deselect to deselecting that layer or that selection. Okay, so that is one way to delete the background. Okay, and undo it. So there's a shortcut for undo, Control Z, you all know. And but for multiple undos in Photoshop, for multiple undo, you have to press Control Alt Z. Okay, Control D for deselect again. So I'm gonna delete this background with some other tool. So eraser, you already know, means everyone use paint also. So there's same tool for eraser, or you can simply press E from your keyboard. Okay, but this is not gonna mean you have to just delete like this by brush. Very difficult, means it will take time and not accurate also. We'll undo it. So the simple way is magic wand, or you can go simply to select, and there's one option, color range. When you click on it, so you have to select the color you want to do again. And here's fuzziness, you have to increase the value or decrease the value, and it will preview you here how much color it will select. So I am increasing it to 200. Okay, select the whole white color and press delete. Okay guys, so Control V for deselect. Now that design element is ready, you have to just drag and drop here, and we'll do some magic thing. Oh, now there is no background for this design element. Okay. So I am keeping it on the top of this code. Winning never gets old. Just move them a little bit down with arrow, or simply move to, you can drag them down. Okay, I'm just decreasing the size of this design element with Control T. That bounding box will, you can see that bounding box, and as I told you, from only corners. If you are doing increase or decrease from the these midpoints, so it will stretch that thing. Look, it's stretching the design. So you shouldn't do this thing. Only from corners with Control T again. Only from corners, and Shift Alt. Just decrease the size of this design element. Enter. Okay. So something is missing still now. Means we can add something more. So I just want to add believe Roger better in this design also. Okay, so it's a very trendy thing that we are using hashtag in Instagram and Facebook. So just like that, we are using that believe Roger better with the hashtag thing. So again, text tool, click, or you can simply type hashtag believe. Okay, and control enter. It's very small, so I just increase the size like this. Okay, so I just I'm placing it as the design is there, means left align to hashtag and right align to this E. So I'm doing that increase Control T. Now just with shift, you have to just press shift, and with one corner you have to increase it till it reaches to the right side of the design like this. Now enter, and we'll just move it down. The spacing should be, means this spacing and this spacing, so it should be similar, somehow similar. We'll just move it up like this. Okay, so as Nikhil told you about Roger Bader So on Jan 2017, he just won 18 Grand Slams. So I just want to add that 18 word here, that 18 word, that 18 numeric here, to give it more Roger Federer feel, or you can say more relevant to that design, that celebrity. Okay, I'm just typing 18 with T, press T for text tool, click here, press 18, that's it, control enter. Okay. Mm, but I want to add in the same design, not with extra, or I don't want to add it here or here. I want to add this also. We use this 18 as a design element and we are using it as within the design. So I just delete this again. I just want to modify this belief. Instead of I and E, I just type 18 like this. Okay. So now, first of all, I'll just decrease the size of this belief, which has 18 in it, to exact align to left and right of the design. Again, Control T with corner, Shift press and drag to match the right, and from left to match the left. Okay, and then press Enter and move it a little up. And zooming out. Like this. So this RF is in different color and rest all in one single color. But I want to highlight this 18 also. I just give this 18 and this RF the same color. Okay. So as all that black color in while launching campaign, the black color is the most sold product in whether in terms of t-shirt or hoodies. We just want to create a design. We'll show to create a design and for black t-shirt or hoodie. So for that thing, we have to change the color of this background layer to black, and we'll change design color accordingly. Okay, so I'm gonna change the color of background to black to use this design for black t-shirt or hoodie. Okay, for changing the color of background, you have to just select the background layer, and from this color palette, click here and select black color. Go down, extreme down, left bottom or right bottom, that's black, and hash code is 00000. Okay, so now black color is here. I have to just fill this black color to background layer. There's a shortcut for it, Alt Delete. When you press it, so it will fill that background layer with black color. Okay, if you want to fill background color, so in this color palette there are two boxes. This black one is foreground color and this off-white color is background color. So if you want to fill this color to background layer, so there's a shortcut control delete, like this. For foreground, back, alt delete. Okay, now that our text is also in black color, so we have to change the text color. So I'm just selecting this text layer, and I am changing the color of it by this character palette. We go here and I'm going here and changing the color. So you have to just click here and change it to white. Okay, and when you press OK, it will. Something is missing, yeah. So believe, so we have to change the color of believe also. Same again, change, click here, change the color to white. Okay, now it's visible. I want to change this color also, this RF. Maybe when you launch, there's some error every time when you launch some design, so it will show that too many colors. So for that, now you are seeing here are only two colors in design, this one and this one. Okay, but when you launch it, some, maybe when you zoom it, look, so when you zoom it, there are some minor different colors are there, very sleek, 1 pixel, maybe 1 pixel also. So that our design studio read that color also, and it will show too many colors. For for solving this issue, you have to just select this design element, and you have to fill this design element with some different color, or again with same color also. So for filling that color, we have to go to this layer, select this layer, right click here, and just blending option is there. You have to go to blending option. Okay, so one different palette is showing. So from here I'm gonna click on color overlay, and I'll give some different color, any bright color, just like that. So, okay, and okay. Okay. So as I said that I want to highlight this 18 also. So I'm gonna give this 18 and this RF the same color. Okay. So for changing the color of only 18, so I have to select 18. For that, I have to go to this layer, or you can just simply double click on the thumbnail and select this 18 numeric, and go to character preset panel and click here. When you click here, so there's a eyedropper color picker, you can say. So you have to just pick the color which you want to be, like this, and press OK, and again click on the layer. Okay, so I think now design is ready. I'm just closing this character panel. Okay, like this. So I'll show you how it looks on t-shirt. So I have some t-shirt templates. I'll just open unisex round t-shirt PNGs. This black front. Okay. I'll open it in Photoshop like this. Okay. Now I'll just select this design and put it on that t-shirt. Okay. For that I have to select all the layers except background layer. So I'll click this thing, the last layer, and with press shift you have to select the first layer. Or you can simply select with control, multiple selection, control click like this also. Okay. After that, you have to just drag and drop this design to this t-shirt template. I'm just dragging and drop it here. Okay. Now this design is really big for this template. So I'm gonna decrease the size. Okay. For that, I just group these layers. For that, you know the shortcut Control G. When you Control G by selecting those designs, Control G press Control G, so it will come in one group. After that, for decreasing the size, you have to press Control T. Control T, but that bounding box is not coming because this design is very big. So you have to zoom out. When you zoom out, yeah, now you can see the bounding box. Again, corner, shift, alt, you have to press shift and alt, click on one of the corner and drag it towards center. Okay, like this. Now zoom again and place it on center. Zoom again, decrease the size like this and place it properly. Okay, guys. So to come out of it, you have to just press enter. So this is the design for Roger Federer, your trending niche. Okay, so we'll create some marketing templates also later, but before going to next step, so I'm going to show one more design, how to create one more design for scalable niche. As Nikhil told you, engineer is a very big niche or broad audience. So I'll create one design for that niche also. So we can edit that design to means you can edit civil engineer to mechanical engineer or to chemical engineer with the same design. So now I'm showing you how to create that design. Okay. So first of all, I just save this design. Control S again. Okay. I'm closing all the things. This also. You know the first step is Control N, or just go to File and New. From document type you have to select international paper and then size A4, resolution should be 300, color mode should be CMYK for print purpose. Okay, so we'll start with one new code for engineer niche. So the code is all men are created equal, but the finest become civil engineer. Okay, first of all, just you know the steps. So I'm just pressing it without explaining more. I'm just show you. Just type the code, press T from your keyboard to activate the text tool, and just type the code. All men are created equal, but the finest become civil engineer. Okay, so just click on it after completing typing. So we'll go to again character palette. Okay, so we'll decrease the size just to see the text. Decrease more like this. Just move it to center. All men are created equal, but the finest become civil engineer. Okay, so this is the text. We're gonna create again one more design for our product. So I'll start. First of all, you have to just type the code and then do typography. After typography, you have to go with some design elements. If you want to add some design elements, or you can, if you want to add some more color, not if you don't want single color design, so you can go to double color or triple color like this. Okay. So first of all, I'll do typography, means how to align the text properly. So I'm gonna create this. Okay. So I'll just differentiate or break the text into 2-3 layers. After all men are. I'm just zooming in like this. All men are. After all men are, I click on the text. Okay. All men are. After this, I just break this text to like this. Maybe created equal in one line. After that, one more enter. But the best are, but the finest become and the civil engineer. Like this. Okay. We just with move tool and control T increase the size of this design. Okay. So first of all, we have to create the typography properly. So it should align left or right like this. So it will balance the left and right alignment. I'm gonna do this thing. Okay. So first of all, just select the random any font. Just select any sans serif like open sans. Okay, simple text, and we'll just go to regular and we'll select semi bold or okay, we go to bold like this. Yeah. First of all, we'll just proper align all the lines to left and right. For that, I already show. Activate text tool and select the lines with triple click and resize them to align properly. Second line is aligned to first one, and now third. Now there are a lot of ways to align them. You can simply put one box here, or simply divide it, or we can just give one design element also. Okay, so I don't want to increase the size of this thing because I don't want to highlight this become. If I increase the size of become, it will highlight it. So I don't want to increase that much. I just do something else like this, and will increase the size of civil and engineer also. Okay, click. Now except become everything is okay, but the spacing between the lines is not good. So we'll do the spacing thing. Okay, just like this one with triple click by enabling that text tool. We'll go to spacing, decrease, or we'll check with slider. You have to select, and if you go left, it will decrease the size, decrease the value. If you go right, it will increase the value. So accordingly, you select this thing. Okay. So now I'm selecting this one and decreasing the spacing. This also. This one again civil. Okay. Then select this one and decrease the spacing. Like this. Okay. So this is now they are aligned. So okay. So We'll start with some colors or proper typography, or we'll add some design elements also. To we have to balance this also, become also. So we'll go on next step. I just want to break this text into different layers. Means this line in different layer, this line in different layer. So I'll go with that thing. So first of all, I'll just increase the size a little bit so that I can mark the rulers left and right. I want to break the text. Just double click on the thumbnail, triple click to select the first line. So we'll cut this text and paste it in new layer. So for that you have to select the line. So there's a shortcut Control X, and you have to click again to get out of that layer, and you have to create new layer and paste that text in it. For that you can simply click on text tool, click here and Control V like this. Now you just increase the size and proper line to the design. We'll break this also, civil and engineer. So I'm just double clicking again, select the civil and engineer with click here and drag till the whole text selected. And again Control X and text tool, click Control V like this. So you just click on the layer and with Control T increase the size. Okay, so now three layers are here. All men are civil engineer and created equal, but the finest become. So for this become, I'll again Control X, select it, Control X, new layer, paste, and increase the size. We don't increase that much, so simply like this and place it here, or maybe more down. Okay, now four layers. All men are created equal but the finest and become a civil engineer. Okay, so again before changing the colors again, I am just changing the background color to black and design to white. Okay, so select background color and press means black is already selected. Press Alt and delete from your keyboard. That's a shortcut to fill the black color to background layer. And select all the rest of the layers with Shift or Control key and change the color to white like this. Okay, so we'll do something with become and then we'll go to next step. For become, we'll just add one rectangle here with the help of this thing and this tool, rectangle tool. Just click, create one rectangle from left to right and change the color to white. Click here and this is color palette and select the white color. Okay, Now that become is not visible because of the layer is upper than that layer. We'll just drag that down. Still now that is not visible because the becomes color is also white. We'll change the color of become. We'll select the become layer, go to character palette and color to black. Okay. And we just increase the spacing between the words, not between the line. For space, increasing the spacing between the words, we'll just increase from here, like this. Okay. We'll just properly align it center, like this. Just move that down to give proper spacing. Civil layer, become layer, and rectangle layer. That is. Okay. Now left and right align is proper. We just change the design to two colors also. For that, I just what we can do, we can just give the one more color, or we can just give the different color uh, with different stroke color. Okay, we'll play with stroke and fill color by adding one more color in this design. So I'm going to select this layer, all manner, and by right click blending mode, or you can simply double click on this layer to open that blending mode. I'll open this blending mode. I just give one stroke. So stroke effect is here. Click on the stroke. Position should be outside and change the color to black. Okay. Again, okay. To see the stroke, we have to just hide this layer. So look, stroke is here. We'll just increase the size of the stroke. We'll go again to all manner and double click on the stroke. We'll just increase the size a little bit from here. Okay. I just want to add one more bright color, but I want to add it in stroke. But now you are saying I just add that stroke as black color. I just want to add stroke with a small distance. It should that stroke should start. There should be a spacing between that stroke and this text layer. So that's why I just give this stroke, that black stroke. We'll delete that black layer later, and we'll just add one more stroke for this black layer. For that thing, you just give that black stroke. For giving one more stroke to it, you have to just right click on the stroke layer, just right click on this stroke. You can see this thing, right click and click on create layer. It will just control X, or you can say cut that stroke effect and paste it in different layer. So now you have to select this layer and give one more stroke to this layer. For that, double click, go to blending mode, again stroke, give one bright color. You can see, yeah. You can just decrease the size also if you want, or increase from here. Okay, like this. Now you can again on that layer, background layer, yeah. So this text has yellow color stroke. So we're gonna change some. We'll add this yellow color to some more text layers. Okay. So we'll change the color of this rectangle to yellow. Just double click, select this layer, just double click on this thumbnail, and with color picker, select the yellow. Okay. You can do this same thing, this stroke, same thing with civil engineer text. But that just place it properly first, like this. Okay, I'm doing the same thing which I did with all men earlier. Okay, so we'll go to blending option, give stroke of black color, first black color, increase the size a little bit, change it to black. Okay, press OK again. And now extract that stroke effect to different layer by clicking right and select create layer. Now select this create layer, go to blending options, and now you have to give the stroke effect to this layer of yellow color. Okay, again okay. Now look these two layers, this one and this one with stroke effect. They are going out of the markers. So you just select these two layers. You can simply drag and select the layer. But for that, this auto select when you select move tool, this auto select option should be enabled. So you can simply select from this work area like this. Now I'm drag and select the layers. These layers, these all layers which comes in between this marquee tool. Control T and decrease the size of this layer. Press enter. Now select these layer, Control T again and decrease the size. Double click. Now just give the spacing here also. Select these two layers and give the spacing. Now almost the design is ready. I just want to add one more design element. Anything from Google, we'll search something from Google and we'll add something. So yeah, I'm just going to Google, close this thing. We'll add half tone effect. Half tone circle also, and we'll open this one. Okay, and same uh, before again copy and paste. I just want to save my file. I don't want to lose it, so I'll go save this layer to engineer. Okay, engineer. Got paste. Okay, I'm going to Google Chrome. Just copy this file and go to Photoshop again, and we'll open one new file. Okay, and paste that file here. Okay, so delete this background layer as I already did in last design, browser pattern design. Now only this layer is here. I want that black design only, that black design element only. So for that, I just go to select color range and select black color. Fuzziness should be high. You can check that thing. If you decrease that, so it will deselect some of the things like this. So you can see this thing. No. But you will fully increase the value, it will select the whole black color which you selected. Press OK. It's selected. Now you have to just with the help of move tool, drag and drop this file to that file like this. Drag and drop here. So this is very small right now. So first of all, it's not visible because this is in black color. I just want to change the color. Again, double click blending mode and go color overlay and change it to yellow. Okay. 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 So first of all, place it. Yeah. So first of all, place this design element below all the layers. Drag and put it here. And with the help of Control T, just increase the size like this. And enter. Okay. So if you want to remove some of the part of this design element, so you can simply erase it by the eraser tool. Okay. So otherwise you can go with the design, something like this. Now this is what the scalable design is. Now we can change this design to, means you can change that civil word to different engineer word, just like mechanical or chemical, anything. So this design is ready. We can simply yeah, this layer civil, just double click here and go. You can simply go for chemical like this. I'll show you. Wait. So this is editable. So we just go to civil and we'll just select the layer. We'll go to just decrease the size from here like this. Okay, so we can modify this design. That's why we call it scalable. And so now I just undo it for civil again on this layer. Okay. Save this file, put it on one t-shirt, show it to you. Same again, black t-shirt. Select all the layers, drag and drop to that layer, and you can simply press Control C for group, or you can simply make it to smart object. Smart object is very nice tool for going files to create editable files. So what you have to do, just press or select all the layers and right click on that one of the layer and go to convert to smart object. Just click it. So this will come in one layer. Okay. With the help of Control T, you can decrease the size, zoom out to see the bounding box corners, and just decrease the size to that to fit properly on the t-shirt. Like this. Enter or double click. Like this. So this is the design, something related to engineer niche, and it's a scalable design. So now Nikhil will tell you about something marketing templates. So what is marketing templates or why we need those things. So, okay.
Is it audible? Hey friends, this is Nikhil again. Okay. Now that our dear friend Maninder walked through the detailed process of how to create scalable designs, I hope everyone understood how to do these kind of things in Photoshop, basic Photoshop and things. And most of the people might be feeling hungry, even Swati here is feeling hungry. So I'll quickly walk through what written marketing activities and all. I won't take much of your time. If you only less time, I'll try to wind up in less time. Yes. Now that all the designs are made, designs are ready, we have RF design and budget for the design and this design, scalable design, civil engineering design. We'll try to see how to start a Facebook ads and all. The first thing what you do after the design is created, so that comes in your mind. You have to have a Facebook page to promote because on a website, on a platform of Facebook ads, the main source of medium, where you can do the marketing part and all. So these things, you would have a Facebook page related to the niche. Example, you are designing on Roger Federer, you should have a Facebook page on Roger Federer. Okay, that's a very important thing. Most of people must not realize it. They might think that we'll go with limited edition teas or trendy teas or Indian teas and all. But it's always better to go with specific to the niche, what you're trying. For example, what I told, if you design a Roger Federer, go with Roger Federer as your page name, or Roger Federer fans, or Roger Federer India, or Roger Federer, etc., etc. And the next thing you need to do is keep on engaging the page. That's the most important part. I mean, all the campaigners or all the people who miss out there should always keep on engaging the page. Relevant posts, Roger Federer, and also some good engaging content that keeps your page active. Then put up the post, what the t-shirt post, what you would like to try or what you want to sell on my item store, and then now there comes actual part, how to start the Facebook ads, what the objectives to use, and which objective should I use first, or how to scale my ad campaign and all. So what we suggested, what the campaigns on my item store do. They start with a PP ad. If you're experimenting any niche or any new design, always go with PP ad with some broad targeting. Don't narrow it too fine. So keep the audience size should be good enough in order to get more reach and all. Because PP ad is PP ad helps you to get more reach and more engagement for your post. So start with the PP ad and conversion at the same time. Don't panic that Nikhil is saying something, but this is also a good technique and most of the will try it because it's many of campaigns and all. Start with the PP ad, go with 200 budget, 250 budget. If your audience is around 2 lakh or 3 lakh, that's good enough to go with, and see how the people are engaging on it. So depending on how people are engaging on it, you can take further steps. Example, if you start a PP ad, most of the people might have seen them by now. I mean, all the campaigns do PP ads. On the ads manager, it will be shown as a good number of engagements, but when you look at desktop posts, there won't be any likes or shares. So this happens more often because your most of the engagement will be on Instagram. So PP ad, so most of what's happening currently is if you're putting the placements all the placements, Facebook is optimizing it for Instagram. Okay, yeah. So it takes you to Instagram. So this is how it happens. Okay, fine. Start with the PP ad. Go with 200 or 250 budget. Check how people react to the post. check for the likes, shares, and comments. Are you getting onto it? Your design should be clear enough. Your ad text should also be very clear so that people can understand and read. And people, most of them, actually, most of them will be active on mobile. So please see that your mobile use also looks good to them. As the important part, you keep in your mind. So once you start with PP ad, also the same simultaneously start with conversion ad. Go with two ad sets, don't go with one ad set. For PP ad, go with broader audience, and then when you go for conversion ad, go with two ad sets and narrow it fine with other targeting vehicles. And the audience is okay enough, not too much to go with. Yes. So once you start getting sales, this is the time for scaling up your ad. Now, in the conversion ad, try to create multiple assets, go with different audience. Now that you started with two assets, go with 5 assets now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look at which is working good, which is not working good, which is working good, duplicate the assets. And if you want to experiment something, you can do experimenting on it. If it is doing consistently throughout the period, you can increase the budget of the asset. For example, if the last 7 days your asset is doing good, and it's fetching you 5 sales every day, or 5 to 6 sales on an average every day, it costs per conversion 60 rupees, then or 50 to 60 at very lower price, then you can definitely increase the budget over there. But in case if your asset on an average, on a period of time is good, your cost per conversion is good, but on a daily basis, your sales, on one day you got good sales, on another day you got 0 sales, and the next day you got good sales. So it's not consistent. Your ad set is not consistent. So what you have to do is duplicate the ad set. Your audience is fine, but duplicate the ad set, and in the duplicated ad set, do the experiments. This is how we do. And finding out the best working ad set and trying to work on it. So after a few days, when you get around 50 sales, 60 sales, 70 sales, then comes the main important part, custom audience. So while doing the PP ad only, you start with the custom audience, and quickly get the custom audience. Do the custom audience. People who visit your campaign page, people who visited, this is called campaign visits. And next one is people who visited your campaign page but didn't purchase the retargeting ad. And they are also called custom combination in custom audience. So you can go there and you can also create audience for it, people who don't add to cart but didn't purchase. So all is a high affinity audience, people who have interacted with your ad, interacted with the page and everything. So it's always better to leverage on these assets. So example, when once you create these audience, when it reaches a good number, in your campaign it's just 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000. When your retargeting audience is just 500, or when your article audience is just 200. This is a good time to start again, targeting those people again. This is called retargeting strategy, and most people do it. Yeah. Now comes again the important part. Now how to scale. After a few days, when it reaches 100 sales, 100 sales, 200 sales, then again you're getting down what to do next. So I did 5 ads just for conversion ad, then I did retargeting ad, then I did add to cart ad, then I did for campaign visits ad. Then now next what to do? Then it comes lookalike of audience. Then you have to create lookalike of view content, lookalike of people who visit your campaign, then lookalike of people who don't add to cart, lookalike of people who purchase your campaigns and t-shirt and all. So this is how you scale up the ad sets. So first thing, again as a brief of what I do, start with the PP ad, the 200 to 50 budget. Don't go with too much budget. It depends on you. If you're comfortable to go with good budget, you can go with 500 rupees, 700 rupees also. But you're concerned about your budget spending and marketing spend and all. So go with a 250 budget, 300 budget, not more than that. Go with a good ad copy. Your design on the ad copy should be clearly legible, and the text on it should also be clearly legible, and the content on top should also be clear. Okay, the ad text what you put. Now, next part, also start conversion ads simultaneously, or if you take 1 day, 2 day gap, start the conversion and go with 2 ad sets, A/B working. Let them look for which is working good. Try to work on that. Then create multiple ad sets, 3, 4, 5. You can also use audience insights here. I won't put it into audience insights now because it's concerned scalable design session. So, okay. Then you can use audience insights to find out the audience. Then go to 5 ad sets. Now it's the time to scale up these things. So after working on 5 ad sets, look on which ad set is doing good, which is performing bad, turn off the which is bad, which is doing bad, and criteria which is doing good. So whichever ad sets are doing good, break them down to age, placement, and gender. Then again, you can create smaller budget assets with targeting these age groups, targeting to gender, targeting cities, targeting platforms, or targeting placements. So everything is when you come to break it down. So these are all part of skill and techniques, not to initially, not recommended initially. So once you get to 60 sales, 70 sales, 100 sales, these are all essential. This is how you take it to 1,000. This is how you take it to 100 sales to 1,000 sales. Then comes your custom audience part is most important. What I told when you start a campaign, when you start a campaign, you can create a custom audience at the same time. One is campaign visits, people who visit your campaign. Second thing is retargeting audience, people who visit but didn't purchase. Third one is add to cart. This will create a custom combination. People who visited your campaign and they don't add to cart but didn't purchase. This is called add to cart retargeting. Other thing is add to carts only. So people who come to your campaign but then click on add to cart, which equals both purchases and not purchases. So this is all audience you have to create. After creating this audience, you have to do ads for them, conversion ads for them. Conversion ads are better, always works good for retargeting audiences. And after a period of time, when you get 200 sales or 300 sales, then go for lookalikes of it. Lookalike of people who visit your campaigns, lookalike of people who clicked on add to cart, and after that, lookalike of people who purchased your campaigns. So this is how proper marketing strategy in order to get take your campaign from 50 to 100, 100, 200, 200 to 600, 600 to 1,000. So I hope you guys understood. Whatever doubts you have, you can please comment there. We'll be taking care of all those comments. Yeah. Now I'll be showing you what are the ad copies and what are ad text you need to use. Yeah. Okay. So this is what Maninder showed you, the design I created. RF, winning never gets old, believe. Okay. So we started with this ad copy, and this was the proper thing. Now you can understand because the design is clearly legible on this, and the banner is very good. When any fan of Roger Federer sees this, definitely click on a link, and he might purchase also, depending on targeting what you put. This is how we call more lucrative ad banners, lucrative ad copies, lucrative ad text and all. So you always, whenever you start an ad, when you start a PP ad or conversion ad, see that your ad copy is wonderful, really good. First of all, you should like that ad copy, and you are the first audience. Then show your friends or whoever it is beside you, show them, take the feedback, and then start ads for it. Okay. Your people beside people like it, and definitely other people may also like it. Okay. Now this you can check. I mean, what the ad copy, what we do is winning never gets old. Believe, get RF anti-year. We give it guidance to link there, perfect for your family or loved one. A simple text also. I mean, need not. We didn't try to put more text there. No, we didn't try to show that pay discounted campaign and all. It's not required. So whoever is a fan of Roger Federer, definitely will click on it, go to the campaign which I do a purchase. Because your targeting is confined to them. You're not targeting other people. You're targeting people who are more affinity audience, who are more affinity or more who like or passionate about Roger Federer. So this is how it shows the ad content. This is the size of the ad copy is 200 plus 200. The banner size that perfectly fits for PP ad. So we can also use this post for conversion ad. Yeah. This is the content which we started with. Winning never gets old. Believe, get RF anti-year. My installing perfect for your family or loved one. Okay. I'll walk you through other ad copies too, which we have used. This is with Roger Federer as a model. This is the one. Okay, I want to show it. Again, this is the other ad copy what we have used. And one more thing I forgot to mention over there while scaling up the ad copies, scaling up the ad sets. You should keep on changing your ad copies. Your ad copies must not get saturated, or most of the people. What happens sometimes if Facebook doesn't find their more audience, it tries to show the same set of people. So what happens is people might dislike. People must start disliking your ad. People might dislike your ad copy. So people should not feel that they should not get this saturated feeling. That's why you should keep on updating your ad copies. Once you get 50 Cs, then go for other ad copy, go for other ad banner, go for other ad text. This is how you do. This is all part of scaling strategies. Okay. This was another one. We just you use the Canva here. We use the Canva and created this one. We open the Canva, use 200 cross 200 template in it, and then we just put our t-shirt over there. And content was same. Even this one worked really good, and these are the insights for it. This worked really good for this, and this is how you do. I mean, keeping on changing your ad copies, keep your fresh ad copies, so it gets more engaging on the right on the page and also on the Facebook ads. Yes, this one was one more. I mean, we put simple text over there. This arrive perfect for you. Buy here. We didn't put anything. We didn't put anything. No fan of Roger Federer, great fan of Roger Federer. You forget to then grab this additional fee. You didn't mention anything over there. You just put this arrive perfect for you. Buy here. So you can also use simple content. This also works good because your targeting audience is confined. You should need not very what content I put there because your ad copy is clearly legible. If you see this, it's clearly written. The text on the ad T-shirt is clearly legible, so they should not worry about it. Fine. So this is how we started with PP ads and then conversion ads we use for student or student templates over there. Now I will show you what content should be used in retargeting ads and add to cart ads. Okay. This one was one more. We use the same ad copy, but the ad was changed. This for retargeting ad we did. Did you forget to buy your last chance to shop? Order now. Give the campaign order. That's it. Don't put too much content here. Don't confuse the customer. Don't confuse the buyer order. So whatever you're trying to express, we keep it simple and plain. What your message was? This ad was for retargeting audience. So your message should be clear. Did you forget to buy? Or did you miss to buy? Did you miss to purchase? Your last chance to buy this. Order now. That's it. So need not put more content and confuse the customer about it. Okay. Now coming to retargeting banner ads. These are very good banners actually. I mean, we got a good CTR over here. We got a good engagement here. We got a good number of shares for these kind of banners. So you can see here. One second. Yeah. So what we did retargeting banner ad. That's clearly green. The banner is clearly legible. Your Federer is standing on the right left side and T-shirt on the right side. And now both we put the content. If you forget to buy, your last chance to grab this awesome key. Don't miss. Simple text. No more not doing much things on it. And then on a highlighted on a headline, we put Roger Federer fan tee. On the bottom, we wrote a description: stock call depends, multiple colors, free shipping, COD level beyond, and CF to 99. So your call to action is also clearly visible there. So everything is perfect. You're not worry about it. So go with simple text, which people can understand. If you go with complicated or integrated posts, people might not understand. They might not even click on it. So your ad copy should be simple. Your ad text should be also be simple enough so people can understand. Okay. So you're targeting only those people who are fan of Roger Federer. So you need not worry if people will read text or people reading without as they come out of it. So you need not worry if any fan of Roger Federer will definitely click on it, will go for purchase. Okay. I'll walk you through another things. Okay. This is also again one more ad text. It seems like you forgot to complete a purchase with us order now. So you're recalling your customer to your website or your campaign, retargeting ad, and again, you target those people who saw the ad but didn't purchase. It seems like you forgot to complete a purchase with this order now. So again, your headline is also simple: last day to order, free shipping, beyond and say IN99, premium quality price. Everything is simple. Your call to action is clearly visible. Your banner is clearly visible. Everything is visible. So try to make your ad copy as simple as possible. Okay. I'll show you for add to cart audience. So this is what we use for add to cart retargeting, what the text you use. The items you left in the cart are calling out to you. Complete your order now. It's a wake up call for them. They might have to add to cart any point of time. But if you show these kind of ad text over there, right? So it's like a reminder for them. Instead of normal putting random post, a fan of Roger Federer or a fan of don't miss to buy. You can also go with this kind of code. The items you left in the cart are calling out to you. Complete your order now. It's an indication of wake up call for them to come to a platform and do a purchase. So again, same thing, did you forget to buy top call depends, multiple colors, free shipping, etc. So these things will work out very good for us. Again, there is similar. There is one more thing. Your card has some items in it. Come back and complete your order today. So again, wake up call for them, indicating that they have added to cart but didn't purchase. So your everything is simple here, not complicated, and clearly understandable, clearly legible. That's it. That's about marketing and coverage and all. Now I'll just give a brief thing about what I do. Where marketing ad copy should be very clear and legible and your ad text will also be understandable because the targeting what you are doing, they're confined to just favorite fans. So people will, when they see this on the news feed, they will definitely like it. Then they will come to the website or do a purchase. That's the first thing. And if your ad copy and ad text are good, and then your relevance score will be very much good enough. And if your relevance score is good, the other parameters will also be good. So Facebook will optimize your ad, more number of people, the rate optimized will also be different. And if your CTR is good, if your CPC are good, and your all metrics and cost per add to cart, cost per CPM and everything are good, then definitely Facebook will optimize it for more purchases. This is how it works. So everything should be simple and clear and legible and perfect enough. Okay. Uh, now our designing Maninder will walk you through how to create a banner template. It won't take much time, but it takes only 5 minutes over there. Uh, understand?
So hello again. So we'll create some Facebook banners, or you can say marketing collaterals, or to promote your design in Photoshop. Okay. So I think it's already stretched a lot, so we are going to do it fast. Okay. So go to Photoshop, click on File, New Layer, and as you know, there are two or three. You can say three different sizes we use for Photoshop. Sorry, Facebook marketing templates. So one is 1200 by 628, and another one is 1200 by 1200 pixels, and third one is 600 by 600. 600 by 600 we generally use for carousel ads. Okay, so we'll start with 1200 by 628. 1200 by 628. 1200 should be the width and height should be 628. And for web thing, resolution should be 72 only. And you can go with the color mode RGB. Okay. So we just created that Roger Federer design. So I'm gonna create some Facebook templates for that design. I'll show you. I'll open that design. Okay. So this is the design. I'll paste this design first of all to our t-shirt, or you can simply save the design after launching in My Team Store by right click save images. I'm just hiding this layer and drag and drop that design. Select the whole layers, drag and drop to the t-shirt template here, and same right click smart object, convert to smart object, and control T and decrease the size to place it on t-shirt like this. Will decrease more. Okay, so this is a t-shirt with the Roger Federer design. So we'll drag and drop this design with t-shirt to our Facebook template. Okay, so I'm gonna select these two layers and move it to this layer, drag and drop here like this. Now I need one background and some text. You can say call to action. So for background, it's better if you use image of that concern design. So we'll go to Google and search some good images of Roger Federer. Search Roger Federer. Okay. We'll go to image. So for Facebook templates, so you should search large size image. For Google Chrome, just go to tools and there's size. So click here and go to large size. So when you press it or click it or select it, so it will the only large size images will come. We'll select one, any good image. We'll go with this one. Right click neutral and simply right click, copy image. You go to Photoshop again and paste that image again. Okay. So first of all, we have to resize it properly, and before that, drag this layer to down like this. We'll place this image background here and design this side like that. Okay. Now some problem is there. What's the problem? Means there's some blank space. So we'll fill this space uh, with by cloning it. By cloning this layer, we'll fill that empty space. So we'll just for view purpose, we'll just hide these layers and we'll clone this area with this background. For cloning, there's a clone tool. You can say clone stamp tool, this one, or you can simply press S. Select this one. Okay, go to the layer you want to clone, this layer. So that brush icon will come. So you can increase the brush size with this, like this. Right click on workspace and increase or decrease the size like this, or you can simply press uh, two keys are there, curly bracket keys. So left curly bracket key will decrease the size of the brush and right will increase the size. So like, so I'm selecting this one again. I just press here. So when you press, it show one error palette, or you can say one dialog box will come. Couldn't use the clone stem because the area to clone has not been defined. So option click, or you can say alt click to define a source point. So first of all, for cloning this area, we have to define the source from where we have to clone this area. So I am pressing alt here, and now when you press alt, so one target kind of icon is coming. So you have to click on the source point. So we'll just click here and source is defined. Now we have to just paste, or you can say clone it like this. So we have to increase the brush size. Okay. I just increase the cursor size just for you guys, and when I am increasing the brush size, it will becoming very big. So don't confuse. Okay, so I am giving the source point again, source, defining the source point like this. We'll just cloning it, increasing size more. Again, you have to press, select the source point again and again. Don't worry about the repetitive pattern because t-shirt will come on it like this. Okay. Now I am going again to move tool. I just switch on the t-shirt and design layer like this. Now, yeah. Okay. So this background is also dark and t-shirt is also dark, just will give one stroke to this t-shirt layer. For stroke, double click, blending mode, stroke option, click and just click. Give any bright color or simply white color, you can say, like this. Now the banner is ready. If you want to add one call to action, you can simply type here buy now or shop now, anything. Yeah, just type that thing. Buy now, change the color to white, increase the size. Okay. So I'll just give one background for this call to action. It's like maybe the same color. Okay, and place that buy now button on buy now text on it. Before that, we have to drag this layer below that buy now so that it will appear like this. If it's big, you can decrease the size. Enter. Just place it accordingly in the center of it and increase the size if you want. We'll change the color of buy now. And we'll make it more bold, extra bold. You can simply change the font also. Impact. Give some spacing to balance that thing. And more bright that color. Yellowish. Like this. So yeah. So
Questions?
this is how yeah. So this is how you can create marketing template in Photoshop by using some images, or you can simply call to action, one call to action. Don't give more text because Facebook has some 20% text issue. So just don't add more text to it. Okay. So now I'll show you something, means some resources for design elements from where you can select some good vectors or fonts, or you can say more images like this. Okay, so Google and just give me some reference of some websites. Maybe you already know. So one good website for vector, free vectors. So there's a website freepik.com. Okay. So you can download some good vectors from here. So you can buy one premium account also, but there are a lot of free vectors here. So no need of premium account. Just simply type anything you want. You want doodle. So there are some doodles. So all are free. But this S is selection, means this S one is free one, but with that premium is showing like this. Okay, so premium you can't download without that account. So suppose if you want this file, this layer, just click on it and free download, simply free download. No code verification, nothing. So it will automatically download that file. Okay, and it's vector, so there's no problem for okay. So I already reached daily download limit as a guest, so I can't download today. So you can download. I mean, start downloading tomorrow also with again that limit. So for vector, free vectors, you can use this website. But for good fonts, you should have some good collection of fonts. For that font, there are a lot of websites are there. So we usually use this one, thefont.com. A lot of categories are there, so you can simply select anything you want to comic. So all these are comic fonts. If you want calligraphy, so all these are calligraphy fonts. Just simply one click download is there like this. Just download it. So another one is Shutterstock. Shutterstock is mean there's no free vector. Sorry, yeah, Shutterstock.com. So there's no free vector. You have to buy one plan or like this. So from here, I'm clicking view plan and pricing. Yeah. Yes. So just like that, $169 per month. You can download 350 images. So there are a lot of good images. Really, best quality you can say images are there in Shutterstock. If you want that images, if you want to spend some money, you can buy these subscriptions. Okay. So another one is if you want some icons. So icon monster is there. So icon monster is there. So you can download icons from this website. You have to just simply click on it, and lot of different files. Means which file you want, SVG or AI. AI is Illustrator, PSD, Photoshop, PNG. Font simply. Okay, you can simply I agree to license this thing. You can download this thing. And that's it. These are some design reference resources, or you can say design element resources. You should visit. You should visit these websites for more design elements. And yeah, now it's almost complete. Now we are going for question answer round. So yeah, we'll check some questions. Right. So there's a question from Karthik. I have a t-shirt design created with 72 resolution pixel point. Yeah. Will it bring bad quality on t-shirt? I have already started selling. So look, for print purpose, you should create the design in 300 resolution, 300 dpi. So start creating like this. Start making a habit to create design, so it will be printable also. And you can send that file to me also, or you can just simply mail it to Swati, and we'll check that file. If that file has vector, or if that file has only text, so we can scale it to 300 dpi also. Yeah, it won't look bad. Means if it has some fine, or you can say very more details are there. So if more details are there which are non traceable, then we have to recreate it. So try to create those designs in 300 dpi. Chandrakant is asking which version of Photoshop is this. So this is Photoshop CC. So yeah, CC Photoshop version. Again, Rakesh, what's the difference in Illustrator and Photoshop? Okay, so basically, Illustrator deals with the vector files only. So means if you want more vector files, so vector files are there. Illustrator is also a very good software. You can create design in that software also. and you can simply place or you drag and drop that design into Photoshop. You can use both of softwares. So in Illustrator design, you can create design also for vector thing. The next is yeah, Amit is asking. Wait. This is also Amit's question. Yeah, Amit is asking how to save the design to submit MDS. Okay. For launching MDS, I think you are saying the how to create a launchable file for my Store campaign. So I'll show you a small demo, just 1 minute demo.
PNG or JPG, that's it.
Okay. So yeah, if you're asking the format should be PNG. The format should be PNG, and so that there's no background in that file. Any other questions? That's it. Yeah.
Copyright.
So now done. Everything done. You can.
Okay. Yeah. Mandas, other quick queries. I will take quick queries in marketing and all. Okay, someone Rajesh asked, there's all these birthday campaigns and in-house campaigns. Rajesh, a few of the in-house, a few of the campaigns also, which I've shown in the webinar. Yes. Okay. Now, okay. Karthik asked, does Facebook allow its messaging or any specific celebrity? Yes, Facebook will allow to be campaigning on it, and because we have targeting options for it regarding Lionel Messi and all, so it won't be a big problem for you, Karthik. Go ahead. Yes. And Karthik also asked, by the way, can you share what interest you face in targeting for birthday edition? Definitely, Karthik. Please mail, you can mail to Swati and share about it. So we'll help you out there. I'll be in touch with you or I'll be talking, figure out with how to do it. And as Karthik also asked, can you also talk how you scale your campaigns when you start getting leads? Karthik, I have covered in the webinar. If you have listened to all parts and the session to our session, you have got some idea about it. If you have any doubt, you can talk to again Swati and Swati will be helping you out how to send you a document how to do all this scaling campaigns. Yeah. And Karthik again asked, I've started a new campaign yesterday, asked 12 ads in it, each with 50 rupees. Made one this sale yesterday, already no sale till now. But I do see numbers in Africa, is still trying to more days and then scale. And Karthik, what is suggested? I mean, I've also covered in this webinar part. Don't go with too many ads, it's one single point of time. You want to experiment, go with 2 ads or 3 ads maximum. If they're not working, turn off those ads and start the new ads. Because if you go with more number of ads at single point of time, you'll be investing lesser budget on single ads. So, example, getting out of 50 to 12, go to 50, 600 rupees. Just spending 600 rupees on 12 ads. What ads? It's like, 50 rupees is very less. So, Facebook doesn't even know how to optimize the ad, how to optimize the ad. Even if you got one sale, you might, it's like only you would have gone through one ads for 2 ads, but not through all ads. So, first, what we insist you or what we suggest is go with a limited number of ads, go with 2 to 3 ads, don't go more than that. But keep it good budgets. I mean, don't go with 50 rupees, go with 150 or 200 rupees. So this way now you can manage your budget constraints. Example, your budget here was 600. So if you go with 3 ads, 200 each, then obviously it would have made a difference there. Yes, I hope good answer good to you. And one more, Amit also asked, the art design is not a copyrighted. No, Amit, it's not copyrighted. Bring it in copyrighted this one. So you can go with our original federal design. No issue at all. Yes. That's all for the day, guys. And I hope the session was very good. The content what Maninder gave and how to create a face, how to create the campaigns, how to create a design on Photoshop. I think it will be helpful for you. And what I told regarding scalable designs or how to scale those niches and the strategies ways. So I hope those were very clear. If you have any doubts, you can ping us. You can ping Swati anytime. We'll be helping you out. And then we'll be taking other sessions on separately for Facebook ads and marketing. While this was design oriented, so we couldn't cover marketing aspects in it. So we'll watch. We'll have 2 more sessions on it. No need to worry. And that's it. I hope I'm good. Fine. Thank you. Good night.